Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in the previous video I demonstrated how lazy work can give you bad results, and to be honest, that meat wasn't too bad, but it wasn't the best, and a bit of effort goes a long way, as they say. We've got some mushrooms, broccoli, bok choy, and the leftover steak from last time. We're gonna turn this into a quick and easy meal. This will take a little longer than the previous one, only because we're gonna put some effort into it. I've got some pomelo here as well, which I want to finish off, and we have homemade garlic paste, the steak, some butter. And the first step to this is to wash the vegetables, because we don't need to eat sand or any bugs on it. So give it a good rinse. In here, especially on the bok choy, you can feel the sand. So feel the sand in here when you wash it. And the leaves, especially the back of the bok choy, usually contains eggs, larvae from the bugs flying around. And I'm sure you don't want that to be a protein. We've got other things that we can eat. So let's avoid any creatures that we shouldn't. No offense to the people who eat creatures that are not normal intake that we mostly consider edible. I'm not one for eating unusual things. For example, spiders, scorpions, cockroaches, those little worms. That's not a part of my regular diet. I try to keep it simple and consume what normal food, or I would say the world normal food, I guess normal. I don't even know how to put it. I don't know what's normal anymore these days, to be honest. I've got some chili here. So next step is get all the ingredients cut up and ready to go. Knife work is really important. You can't expect good results from a bad knife, and you can't expect good cuts from a blunt knife. So step one, every time, doesn't matter if you just not done it, you do it again, but sharpen your knife. And once you've done that, give it a rinse and dry it. Do not risk working with wet knives or blunt knives, as that's when you get cut and injured. So we've got the broccoli. Best way to go with the broccoli, flip it upside down, go from there. Oops. And this bit, people normally eat the soft parts. You can if you want to. I'm going to stick it this time. Those of you who do not know this, the heat from a chili is in the seeds, this part. So if you are not a big fan of spice, you can take it out. These chilies, however, they're not that spicy. Are known for their humble flavor rather than extreme heat. These bad boys, on the other hand, jalapenos, they're spicy. Boys, bad girls, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so I guess we've got the veggies ready to go. Next step is to pretty much get the pan ready. For this job, we need some heat. It's gonna get noisy. Some butter. The thing about butter is that it does tend to burn fast. So we've got not a lot of time to work with it. It tends to burn easily, or can go brown, breaks the flavor a little bit, and then burn quickly. And as you can see here, there's some pepper, and I think that's chili or capsicum. I wouldn't necessarily say that we need to salt it, but that's up to you. I don't mind either way. I'm not a big fan of salt. It does cause high blood pressure, and I'd like to avoid it. But a pinch of that tends to burn and soak up really quick. Some pepper on the side as well. This piece of meat necessarily doesn't have a lot of fat, so you're working with something that's very lean protein. Look, don't worry, that's the pepper. That's not fried. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of this piece of meat because the fat itself is very lean. So, like I said, I like it. Take it out. Sit there for a while and this will do its thing. I'm not going to overcook it this time. I'm going to give it the right amount of smoke, and smoke is coming from the butter. I normally wouldn't go with the butter first. I'd go with olive oil or something. I think I made a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have, but it is what we're working with. And this is not the normal pan that I always use for steak. I just couldn't be bothered with that pan out. So I did put it out. Alright. So sometimes it happens. It wasn't ideal because we use the TV smoky in here. So in here we have olive oil and garlic and salt. So we don't need that anymore. Olive oil. That's the pomelo peel. This pomelo is known to have a lot of seeds, but you can see the skin easily comes off. It opens up. So just if you don't like the seeds in your mouth, then take it out. Pomelo peels easy. Alright, pomelo peeled. I left a few unpeeled because it's going to take forever if I was to peel everything right now. It's sorted. So guys, here we have it. Slowly getting soft and cooked. While that happens, I'm going to give the meat some attention. I'm going to use my hands. It's clean, no dramas. Alright, let's get in here. Let's see if it's cooked well. What do you think, guys? I think that's good. It's not alive, it's well. So that's done. Guys, the first thing that we get taught in chef school is to put a piece of cloth under a chopping board so it doesn't move around. And I wasn't paying attention to it, but I recommend doing that. If you work in peace without having to worry about it. Now the vegetable is ready. Turn it on. It is ready. It's done. Transfer it to a plate. Mark Fresdy on it so that can go to the wash. Now it's done. The meat is ready. Got a little bit extra protein. My son didn't eat the egg I made him. And vegetables ready. So we've got all the key ingredients to go. One more thing to make. Those who know what this is, you know that we can't let this go to waste. So I've got some leftover biryani. There's some protein in there as well, chicken. Not as much, but will blend in with the steak. And I haven't had any carbs today, other than a share of pie, but it's not much. So let's go ahead and warm this up as well. So just quick warm up. In the meantime, the stuff away. I just realized that there is enough for 2 meals. I could either keep half, or I can finish it all. I'll be forcing myself because today I've had pretty much just one meal and that wasn't even enough because I was sharing with the kids. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That's why I've put a partition, divided it. So we got India on one side, Pakistan on the other side. Now don't come at me with which side is bigger. I'm just saying, don't take me too seriously. There you go. They've come together now. No dramas there. World is one, guys. Let's keep it that way. Stay united. I would say it's a fair call for one person. I might try and finish it off because I don't want to keep it another day. It's here. So there you go, guys. We got some carbs. That's a low glycemic rice, so it's for mostly diabetic patients and people who don't really want to consume rice that has high carbs, and it's a healthy rice. I'm not going to cut carbs completely out of my life. That's not the smart thing to do. Food needs to taste good, look good, feel good, and I don't want to come back to carbs and cravings and all this stuff. I prefer to keep a decent amount of rice in my diet. I don't always eat rice, but when I do, I make sure I do it justice. That's a wrap, guys. So 45 minutes took me to put this together, not as long as some imagine. This version wasn't really the lazy version. I think it was a bit of work. I do have quite a bit of dishes to be done. Say hi, Ruben. Check this guy out. He's come for food too. I've got to clean that up once I'm done with dinner. And that's pretty much, I'll see you on the next one. Till then, keep the peace, respect each other, You mean to yourself in the gym, work hard, play harder, and stay humble. Love you guys, stay safe. Cheers.